sees my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Feel like a dynamite, ready to explode right up in the sky. I need you to listen, I need you to hear, and don't show any fear. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight.
Ok, bonjour. Bonjour. Hop. Alors. Bon, je suis sur le jeu. Tac. Alors, messagerie, qu'est-ce qu'il y a dedans? Ah oui, c'est les drops Twitch. Hop. D'ailleurs, les drops sont activés sur mon stream. Au cas où. Bon, j'ai marqué sur Twitter, on termine la quête pionnière. Mais à vrai dire, je ne sais même pas combien de temps elle dure, alors... Alors, on verra. Bon, du coup, on en était là. Fallait qu'on joue à cache-cache avec des petites poupées.
Use the spindle to connect everyone.
There will be an amazing captain on that big ship. She's cheerful, up.
Wow, that's amazing!
Of course you can. But you'll find someone else who's better for them. I think that person lives in a beautiful temple that sits atop a hillside. There's a noble girl there who's very smart.
Just like Mama?
Perhaps. But before we find the captain, the ship also needs someone who can navigate it.
I know! She's Trivy! I named this doll after myself? I don't remember it all. Is this a dream?
Ok. Bon, je regarde, il n'y a pas des petits trucs à explorer.
It's packed full. Mama, all the words are blurred out. Could it be that my memory is fading? Bad chest! You can't lock me away! Huh? Why is this doll inside a chest? It's holding a sword.
Many years later, many brave warriors will board this ship. They're skilled combatants.
Ooh, I can learn how to fight too and protect everybody.
Silly girl, you're Hexopolis's holy maiden. It's not your duty to fight.
Alright. Then
I believe one warrior hails from a lovely village where
Dijon.
bulrushes flourish, while another comes from a magnificent royal city.
in that case, let Tree this way. They'll always stay on course. How could I have known the name Trianne back then? Was it just a coincidence? Learning can change your destiny.
When navigating at sea, you need to know both astronomy and geography.
Isn't Yanis's knowledge enough?
Oh, sweetie. The ocean isn't like the land. It's easy to get lost. That's why it's important to learn to recognize the miracle of Aquila.
Alright. Even though my brain is already super duper smart.
Circe also favors children who try their best. They will send a wise scholar as everyone's teacher.
I want to be a teacher too. Oh, wait. I'm super duper smart. So I want to be the teacher's teacher.
Why not? But if you're going to be a teacher,
And Trinan can do it. She's well behaved and would make a great teacher. Mama and the others always said that I had a great memory. But now, I can't even tell.
come, let's line them up.
Est-ce qu'il y a quelque chose là-haut? Non. Oh, regarde, on sait jamais.
Now, Trebios, set them on this music box and let them compose a melody for...
Music box? What's that?
Sweetheart, are you still groggy from your nap? You invented it.
I invented.
Oh, my lovely Trebi. You're usually so bright. What's gotten into you today? Well, you might as well see for yourself. Put your good friend...
Put the dolls on. It's rotating. And I can hear something.
That's right. It's a music box. If you place the dolls in the right spots, it will start rotating and play beautiful music. Out of all your inventions, this one is my favorite.
I don't remember.
It's all right, my child. I'll sing along to the tune. And happiness abounded in this lush land by God's chosen. Giants raised their glasses in a toast, beheld by the 12 constellations. 3 carved the heavens and the earth. 3 wove the threads of fate. 3 molded life with their hands. And 3 guided calamity's gate. They declared the world too unstirring, hence wished endless laughter upon the living. Thus you and I were created, with words and song to weave, and love and intimacy to give. Thus creation was complete. Who then will bear the weight of humanity's soul? O great Kephale, all-knowing Father of stature so tall, yet low does their gaze willingly fall. With light of dawn heavy upon their shoulders, golden blood spills unto the land, converging into a boiling river that flows to the heroic heirs of this world.
What's going on?
Oh yes, please lend me your ears. In the black mist, as death and fate draw close. On the bloodied earth, the living dead, but ghosts. What is this world? It mirrors your maze-like fate. What is this world? A silent lament without a trace. What is the past? Wandering ghosts that linger. What is the future? Souls scattered by fate's finger. What is the start? A voyage born in solitude. What is the end? Spirit, lonely and subdued. Then subdued. Then subdued. 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 Subdued.
What's going on?
Hurry. Run. Trainers, run. The black tide has arrived.
Where can I go? What's this? Why? Why are dolls everywhere?
This is the sacrifice of a holy maiden. You won't make it to the only one person can.
No, it's fine if we can't reach the end. Our minds are made up.
Go. Bid your farewells, treatments. Time is running out.
Mama, are you going to leave me?
My sweet girl. I will never remember this. Trevios. All shall bid farewell to one. And that person alone will witness the miracle. Since your mind is made up, then traverse the black tide and dispel the fog for Amphorius. I shall see you tomorrow.
Ok.
Are we still in a dream?
Did you have a nightmare?
Maybe. But it's been a long time.
It's not yet the entry hour. You still have plenty of time to rest.
No.
It must be that reckless Kremnoan soldier who startled Treenan. And you as well. If you want, I can pass through his chest with...
Aggie, cut it out with the skin.
I'm just kidding. If I were serious, I wouldn't have waited until now. Do you want to talk about the dream? Keeping it bottled up is not good for your health.
We had a dream about Mama. The dream itself was nothing. It's just the timing that feels a bit unsettling.
You mean...
It's Trian. Even if we refrain from ever using the power of the Century Gate again, her soul continues to slowly drift away from her body. There isn't much time left.
Perhaps it wouldn't be such a bad idea to let her relinquish her role as the gatekeeper.
You have a point, Aggie, but our decision has already been made up.
I believe there's still another way.
Souls will be spent until they dissolve into dust. Such is our fate. Once we had a whole and connected body. If that body were a tree, then its trunk and branches would share the same fate, decaying at the same pace. Now, we are fragmented into numerous selves. Despite the absence of a trunk, we are offered another possibility. We can choose how our branches will perish in a way that is most beneficial to the flame-chased.
Compared with saying farewell to one person, watching many fade away before me is even more sorrowful.
But advancing is the destined end of Yanis's trial. There's no retreat in our path. Don't feel sad about saying goodbye to us. We've already agreed on this, right?
It won't be long before I forget what sorrow tastes like.
So, what would you like for breakfast, Aggie?
What? Where did...
After all this talking, we're feeling a bit hungry. Do you remember when we first met, Aggie? You were still a little one, and we caught you secretly eating oatmeal late at night.
While my emotions might be fading, those memories are still as... Please, let me do it. What would you like to eat?
It's fine. Leave it to us. You should rest for now. It won't take... Then... Nevertheless, that nightmare is ominous. Just as expected, another trip must be made into the abyss of fate. Hopefully you're in.
Ok, on va aller confronter un titan. Enfin, confronter... faire un face à face, quoi. Lui parler.
Long time no see, Professor Anaxa.
Who are you?
It's been a while. I'm the one who once overthrew the entire classroom in that spiritual physics.
Oh, it's you.
No way. Do you really still remember that, Professor?
I remember that glib tongue of yours. What brings you here? Surely you're not here to reminisce.
You could tell.
Of course. You only beat around the bush when you have a hidden agenda.
That's not true. I'm here to seek enlightenment, as all. Could you please teach me everything you know about the black-robed swordmaster?
Rumors sure travel fast. Unfortunately, I too know nothing about it. I can only tell you that it is clad in a black robe and wields a greatsword. At least, it looks like a greatsword. It's shaped like a twisted half-sun and a peculiar dagger resembling a crescent moon. By the way, take this with you. I got it from the sneak attack. It's yours now.
I was right. It is this thing. The one who torched Aedes Elysiae to the ground.
Don't try to be a hero. No one in Akama stands a chance against that thing right now.
Is that what the Titan said as well?
Not at first. But the god relented after having had a taste of its power. Even with the god possessing me, I couldn't fight against that blade. That incredible power doesn't seem to be granted by any Titan.
Are you suggesting that it originates from beyond Emphorius?
It's possible. Much like the Black...
Nonetheless, it's an enemy we must overcome.
We? Drop the pipe dream, Phynon. No one wants to see you fall by the...
His mere presence will endanger the Holy City and the Flame Chase.
You know that I don't believe.
You don't believe in the so-called prophecy, I know. However, I'm here to seek your assistance, not at the request of... I just want to eliminate a threat to the city I pledged to protect. That's all. The tragedy at the Grove must never happen again.
Take a seat. Since you are sincerely seeking, I suppose I can tell you one.
On va voir un peu ce que tout le monde fait pendant ce temps-là.
What's wrong, Trian? Nothing. Just remember the monster in the black cloak. So scary. Don't be scared. There are no bad guys here. Didn't you save everyone with the Century Gate, Trian? Trian threw it away. We got back safe from the Grove because of you, Trian. You were the reason the Flame Chase journey can... Sorry. Trian feels... a bit... We're the same thing, of course. Remember? Tomorrow, we will reveal the prophecies passed to everyone. First, we need to restore the memories that have been blurred by the fragmentation. We hope to present the full truth to everyone. Since Yanis caused the fragmentation, we can only turn to another Titan or an X for help. Also, remember to get breakfast ready for Aggie before the Lucid Hour tomorrow. Yes, Trian remember. Oh, on that note, we had better prepare some saffron before we meet with the Saffron? Huh, it's an essential offering for rituals in the Temple of the Three Fates. You think we shouldn't go to Orynyx? Yes, it's also a symbol of Yanisopolis. If we are to replicate memories, and when we first met Aggie, we added that to the porridge we made for her, and she really loved it. I see. It's like killing 3 birds with one. But it all depends on whether Orynyx. After all, it was us who took the core flame from Yanis, from Orynyx's kin. We will have to give it a try. If there's... in our current state, we probably can't do anything to them. Leave it to Trian. Trian knows how to play cute. In any case, let's look for saffron first. I hope there's still some left in the temple, untouched by Mikador's soldiers. I remember that aged saffron is preserved in sealed jars. Let's be on the lookout as we go.
Faut trouver du safran.
It's a dead end ahead. Turn back, teacher.
What? Aggie? Oh, it's an illusion. Wow, this room is huge. Trinan, did you? Yeah, I saw it. Was that... What are you two whispering about? Trian can't even hear her own telecommunication. Well, never mind. Trian suddenly feels like this place is... Oh, there's a whiff of safari in this room! It's... right over there! Over here! Follow Trian! Trian, slow down!
Even if separation is our fate, a futile death is not the solution.
Right here! I summon the Orynyx! Something's appeared! Wait, we should read it. Wait,
Merde.
this is a letter? It mentions... Never mind that for now. Why is this letter here? And how did Trian sense it? Could it be... Is it possible that we were already noticed by Orynyx and entered their trial? But why haven't they said Orynyx has the whims of a child? Perhaps... Come on, this isn't the right time to be playing games.
Separation and death, reconciliation doesn't come easily for a mortal.
Are these visions also... Triby! Trinan! Look what I found! Is coming! But... What? It was right in this... Huh? There's really nothing here. I swear! Trian is telling... Trinan... Triby! Why aren't you saying anything? We were just lost in our thoughts. Don't worry, what you saw was likely, Yanis' hair. We must have startled it away. Okay. Could Orynyx be trying to make us fall? Something feels off. Triby, don't you think this temple is a little... What do you mean? It might just be an illusion. Is Orynyx really putting us through a trial? Still no luck finding any safari. I suppose we can do without it. Yes. Let's try to convince Orynyx. At least they didn't toss us out straight away. Whoa, Triby, look at this! dark places like
Mais il y a des
this?
bêtes du bosquet là, ils n'y étaient pas avant. Il n'y a plus le titan.
What's going on? Oryx disappeared.
What the fuck?
Are you saying that the black-robed swordmaster is not just tied to the black tide?
This is the most plausible possibility. First, it has a vessel that can hold core flames. Second, I'm one of its targets. Let's start with the first premise. Its peculiar ceremonial blade can interact with a core flame, as evidenced by the pull I felt when it stabbed into my chest. I hypothesize that the blade can sense, absorb, or even retain core flames. The second premise is even more explicit. When it was engaged in fierce battle with many of us and was heavily distracted, it remained consistently focused on me. Or rather...
So it's plundering the flames. But if your argument holds up, wouldn't he be headed to Akama soon? The vortex of Genesis is full of...
Not necessarily. Let's call that person the Flame Reaver for now. If my presumption holds, that person, the first target, is me. The second target is Oryx, who hasn't yet fallen. And the third is Akama and the Vortex of Gen. But I suspect Akama won't be their first target. Kefali's core flame is guarded by the Council of Elders' arcane power. And Fagusa's water curtain should be able to block out any external perceptions.
What about Thanatos and Aquila? Their core flames are yet to be restored.
The whereabouts of Thanatos remain a mystery to all. Can you fly?
No, I can't.
Can that Swordmaster fly?
Good point. But what if he does grow wings?
If they had wings, I wouldn't have made it out of the grove alive.
That's a relief. Anyway, since the Flame Reaver has 2 targets, we need to move fast.
With the distances between Akama, the grove, and these potential targets...
Oryx! Are you in here? No response at all. Did they foresee that we were coming and hide in the fog? Or... Treeby, we should leave. This temple has other people in it. What? Listen, footsteps. Fast ones. 3 or 4 people coming this way. Come on, we need to hide. Treeby, Trinan, come check this. What's this? Tram feels like it's so...
We only saw the two of you collapsed on the side of the road when we arrived.
Danny and I looked around, but we couldn't find any traces of Lady Trianne. What about the black-robed swordmaster?
Blast it! Of course it's him. We were still too late. I fear something bad has happened to Orynyx's core flame.
Then Lady Trianne... She doesn't have much divine power left. We can barely sense anything.
That you're both safe is already a blessing. Everyone, we must take action now. We should split into two groups. One group will stay in the Abyss and meet up with Aglaya's reinforcements. The other group will come with me to pursue the black-robed swordmaster. I didn't get to tell you this before, but Anaxa and I already have our misgivings about the Black Tide. I'll tell you the details as we move. Opportunities are fleeting on the battlefield.
Lord Finan! Lady Treby and Lady Trinan. I'm glad you're all right.
Did Aglaya's people get here?
Yes. Lady Aglaya already knows about the situation and sent Finan. I understand that swordmaster is of great importance to you. But if you charge in without a plan, I fear that you won't...
I understand. Hatred is a hero's deadliest poison. I have no intention of fighting alone. If that swordmaster really is related to the Black Tide, the Chrysos heirs, I have indeed planned to return to the Holy City and discuss the strategy with Aglaya. We'll need all the help we can get.
Trinan will stay in the Abyss too. That way, both sides can communicate with each other if anything happens.
Thank you, everyone. Partner, Treby? We're back, Aglaya.
You should have come to me first, Finan.
Aggie, there's no need to scold Snowy. Akuma is currently in...
I know. It's beyond my imagination that the only two titans humankind can still rely on fell in such quick succession. I've never seen the golden thread pulled this taut, as if it could snap at any moment. Finan, tell us your plan. Time is up.
This being is not just hunting titans, but taking the core flames too?
Yes. Just like the Flame Chase journey is doing. Professor Anaxa thinks the Flame Reaver's arrival is likely a sign the Black Tide has spread further.
Regardless of whether you're right, this being is still far more aggressive than we expected.
But its madness is also an opportunity for us. If its goal is the core flame, then that means us humans can lure it into a trap. Anaxa had already left the Holy City with Circe's core flame while we were on our way to the Abyss, so he can make preparations for the battlefield.
Tell me, what makes you think this won't end with us losing another core flame?
Because this time, the power from beyond the sky is also at our side. He is the key. We need your other companion, too.
Ma'am, do you mean... me?
I see. Finan, that battlefield you mentioned, is it Castrum Crymnos?
Yes. I'm sure everyone remembers the astonishing miracle our partner here performed with his companion during the battle with Nikador. That will be the key to our victory. We will use Orynyx's power to once again open a passage to the past, and then we'll seal the Flame Reaver in the maze of time.
Impressive. Orynyx has fallen, and Yanis's divine power already belongs to Akuma. Once we take back the core flame, the Swordmaster will have no means of escape. It's very clever, using the element of surprise. Can you do it, little one? Such enthusiasm. By the way, the Council of Elders declared a state of emergency when Treeby went missing. Kynus and her following have heard tell of the incident at the Grove, and are galvanizing support in secret. I fear she'll make her move before...
What are they plotting?
That short-sighted politician likely believes the Chrysos heirs have outlived their usefulness, and is making preparations for her next step. That ugly side of humanity is something we'll have to deal with eventually. But that's a problem for another day. I've sent Castorus ahead to the Council with a message. She should be able to find him. It is my hope that we can come to an understanding on this. We must take down the...
Of course. You may count on me to lead the...
I apologize for tasking you to spearhead the plan once again, but Arkema is currently beset by enemies from within and without. The situation brooks no delay, and we have pressure...
I may not be as masterful as Trian when it comes to the Century Gate. But even I can open a nice big gate if I have enough time.
As for whether we can take back the core flame, that will be...
Based on what I know of him, I'll be honest, but the Flame Reaver will have to step over my dead body if they...
We are grateful to you for your aid. And to the rest of you, may carefully sharpen our gaze and grant us victory over the enemy.
You mean Meydei? He's dealing with a... Don't worry. That man would never miss out on this fight.
Okay.
Farewell, my dear friend. You must...
You and I, we're both the same.
If you're truly capable of leading our people beyond this blood-stained fate, then prove it to me once more, Mighty Mos.
I knew you'd be here.
I heard you're about to set off on an expedition.
That's right. It's going to be a tough battle, and our destination is...
Is that why you're here? To pray to the...
No, just the opposite. I'm here. You can entrust the front lines to us this time. You can't afford to lose your upcoming battle either.
Have you heard the story of Geocles the Mountain Breaker?
Sounds like you've spoken with Cartonus. That's the name of the legendary mountain dweller, right?
Let's have a chat before we go our separate ways. Cartonus told me that back in ancient times, the mountain dwellers lived in seclusion. They spent their days quarrying and gathering, living a simple and peaceful life away from strife. But Geocles was different. He resisted their traditional way of life, yearning for the world beyond the mountain. They're safe, but humdrum culture was like fetters around him.
He sounds a lot like you.
Yes. That is why he, too, faced the same dilemma as I do. One day, during one of Geocles' many ventures beyond the mountain, he spied a battalion of Laedonians. The Laedonians were at war with their arch-enemies, the Companions, and they used the mountain as a base to carry out guerrilla warfare operations. When Geocles, who had taught himself the common tongue, approached a soldier, he learned a shocking piece of news. Laedonians were planning to plant mines and explosives all over the mountain, and then lure their enemies within. With danger lurking with every step, the mountain dwellers' homes were no longer safe. Geocles quickly returned to his village to bring the news to his people. But...
Let me guess. They refused change and chose to put up with the situation.
That's right. The mountain dwellers were fearful of even the smallest change to their lifestyle, let alone leaving their home. Despite the imminent war, the elders would rather negotiate for peace instead of leaving the mountains. This made Diocles both angry, and he didn't give up. If you were in his shoes...
Lead my people on a resistance, perhaps. I'm not sure. I can't think of a solution that would make everyone happy.
A solution that would make everyone happy, huh? That's how naive we are. Well, he took the mountain dweller's store of gemstones, traded them with the Ladonians for a massive amount of gunpowder. But he didn't do this to fight the Companions. Under the cover of night, he set ablaze the forest surrounding the settlement, forcing his people to flee the mountain. That great fire marked the beginning of mountain dweller history. Since then, their people became part of civilization, and Giant became a common sight in the holy city. Meanwhile, that mountain they once lived in has turned into little more than...
But leaving their homeland also brought many mountain dwellers misfortune.
They were hunted by Kremnoans or enslaved. Indeed, that is undeniably also part of... But that is Diocles for you. The merits of his actions, or lack thereof, have been scrutinized by many. But historians nevertheless hail him as the Mountain.
Okay.
It's simply because he took action and enacted change with his own hands. He didn't try to make everyone understand him. Nor did he even... He started a great fire and burned the shackles of tradition to ashes.
You've made up your mind, haven't you?
I'll be leaving Akuma soon to fight the great darkness of this world. So, listen well. If there comes a day when we meet again on the battlefield, and I stand opposed to the flame chase, remember to stab your sword into my back through my 10th thoracic vertebra. That's my weak spot.
Genre là, il vient de balancer son point faible comme ça.
Go now. The battlefield calls. Send that. But if you find yourselves with no other recourse, pray to that blade in the sky. Loudly call out the name of the new god.
That's the sound of an all-out war. Not the kind of ruckus, Professor. Let's hurry. The battlefield is just ahead. No way. A Kremnoan? I didn't think she'd manage to send the Kremnoans to assist. Brave warrior.
And Ackerman? Why
What? Didn't Deglaya tell you? We have been instructed.
Deglaya, our king, will be back soon. You'll be able to...
The Kremnoan rest in peace. May your glory... Did they come to fight on their own accord?
Stream forth. Gleam bold blades.
We're almost there.
Can't see.
It's creepy.
Once we take back the core flame, Yanis's passage will open. When that happens, you must evacuate immediately. Don't stay but rest. We'll be up to how...
Remember what Meydei said before? Cast aside all...
Let's go, partner. Today...
Finally.
Hint in the memories of the dead! Executioner!
Mais j'ai quoi comme team du coup? J'ai ma team classique?
You sure know how to keep a man
Yep.
waiting. Any later, I'd hear the Titan would have sacrificed me.
Frail child of humanity, 'tis more effort keeping you hale and whole against that blade than it is in seeking the truth of the world. I weep for the departed. Dusk reigns, it too shall fall. Good times, never time to say bye. Boom.
J'ai remonté tout le monde full life. J'ai mis pas mal de buffs.
Another existence, fleeting as the dawn's dew, destined for oblivion.
What would you like to know here? All yours.
Relax. May as well kill them all. I weep for the departed.
Ça va, je one-shot ses invocations avec un ulti.
Embarrassing. You didn't come down from the sky?
The city is mine anyway. So why shouldn't I go through the front door?
Ok, une arrivée fracassante. Bon là il est en phase 2. Il me fait un peu peur en phase 2. Ce qui est chiant du coup c'est que j'ai perdu tous mes buffs.
Good times, never time to say bye. Boom. I weep for the departed. Dusk reigns, it too shall fall. Thanks, you're too good to me. From the still waters of oblivion I guide the wandering souls. Stand still. May as well kill them all.
Such petty tricks.
Relax. I weep for the departed.
En vrai sa grosse attaque elle me fait peur. Je voulais le tuer avant qu'il la fasse.
Dusk reigns, it too shall fall.
It's time to end this.
Heed my call! I am the Lance of Fury. The agony this world needs!
Oh, la musique de fou.
Witness this. The new god has come to Castrum Chronos.
Oh la vache. Il lui a pété la gueule.
But are the rumors true? Has Oryx fallen?
As the Council of Elders said,
Et du coup, si c'est le voleur de flammes là, qui avait la flamme divine d'Oronix,
Chrysos heirs are only inciting
on aurait pu la
more
récupérer, non?
chaos.
They really gave the core flame of strife to a Kremnoan at the end.
What a noisy crowd.
This, doesn't feel right.
It's probably because Oryx is gone. Oryx was a generous titan in the eyes of the people. They graced us with miracles, allowing humanity to reap many a convenience.
What they don't know is that the Titan didn't do all of that of its own. Regardless, the Titan has fallen, and we must surrender Oryx's core flame.
A meeting with that woman again so soon? I just can't catch a break.
Professor Anaxa, why don't you... Matters that require Aglaya's attention are piling up. You two meeting again will forgive. Just try to stay on your best behavior, if you know what I mean.
That's not up to me, I'm afraid. I've been trapped in her prison the moment I set foot in this holy city. The price of having a Titan living in my head, I suppose. Don't worry, I don't want trouble either.
They have differences in ideology. Alright, I suppose that's putting it lightly. Don't worry, you'll figure out the intricacies of...
I'm sure you don't need my help handling Oryx's core flame. So I'll be off.
It somehow feels like D has closed himself off even more after he completed his...
Yeah. A lot has happened in the past few days. You've been lost in thought for a while now too, Treeby. Did Trinon bring news?
Yes. She has found Tree. She was at the bottom of the valley outside the temple. But...
I'm sorry.
it's alright. They also found someone else besides Trian. He was no better than a corpse when Trinan and Hyacinth arrived. He had suffered more cuts than could be counted and leaped off a cliff from a great height. All to free Trian's body from the clutches of the black-robed swordmaster.
What a brave soul.
Yes, it's Krateros.
Ah ouais?
Stop! If you want this girl dead, you'll have to kill me first.
How ludicrous. Your body made of flesh and blood as it is.
Better to die in battle than return even in glory. As a...
She's lost her divinity. I have no interest in it, but answer me this, child of strife.
As the leader of the God Shield Brigade's elite, I protected the king against the Black Tide with this very shield. And I've done this over and a pathetic killer like you could never understand the weight it bears.
Pity and crumble like rusted iron.
Good. Supreme glory shall be mine as I indulge in the libation. Come, let us fight for Amphorius!
We foresaw this cruel parting 1,000 years ago. Today is but a reminder of that bitter taste.
But Lady Aglaya, I don't understand. It wasn't life itself that why does she look like she really turned into a doll?
Don't be sad, Hyacinth. Trienne has used up her borrowed time from Yanis, that's all. Her spirit is now riding the west wind, flying ahead to a world free of sorrow.
If a world like that true, does that mean everyone from the Grove is there too?
It exists, Hyacinth. Do you not remember? The prophecy that guides the Chrysos heirs is the voice of Kefili before it fell silent. It loves all of its creations dearly and would never bear to lead us astray. What about the Crymnoan veteran? How is he doing?
The Twilight Courtyard has done all we can. Even so, I had to use the Sky Priest's techniques to help him to walk again. But if light ever disappears from Akama for good... No.
The parting hour is upon us. Yet the golden thread runs slack. The heroes have returned with their spoils. Everyone, please take this opportunity to rest and prepare for... You've returned unscathed and brought tidings of triumph. Truly a moment worthy of celebration.
It's incredible to think that we returned Nikador's core flame not so long ago. It wouldn't be an exaggeration to say that you and your friend's arrival has melted the...
You could say this is the true face of history. It slumbered for 1,000 years, only to awaken for this one moment. Alas, now as I do not see a Naxa around. Was this under your...
Yes. It just seems much more efficient than letting you two go at it endlessly.
A rash decision. After all, he still bears a core... I do concur with your assessment of efficiency, though. Now, let us table the issue concerning him for the moment. The more urgent matter, the Chrysos heirs had initially crafted a plan regarding the order to return the core flames. For titans like Orynyx and Circes, who harbor no intentions of harming humanity. Our strategy entailed assuming their divinity only at the very end. But this unforeseen turn of events has...
If we don't return the core flames to the vortex of Genesis, and we leave the Titan's divine positions vacant, but the most pressing issue at hand is that we haven't found the Chrysos heir capable of bearing Orynyx's divinity.
Finan, Castrus, Meydei, and Hyacinth. Treepy and I devoted a millennium scouring the world. Only a chosen few possess the capacity to assume divinity. The elite among the Chrysos heirs. Yet we cannot compel anyone into divinity, as it would be no different.
Truly a dilemma.
Yeah. How about letting him give it? Mem special mem. Mem.
Okay.
I see the Reaper has forsaken you too, teacher.
simply put my life in the hands of the Twilight Court. That priest girl's medical talents are truly exceptional. She might be far from the ordinary girl we envisioned, but this isn't about me, Mighty Mos. I saw it. You finally decided to embrace your own fate.
Power of strife is stirring a tempest within me as we speak. My bones have turned into steel, and my blood is seething in a blaze. Past rulers of Kremnos could only aspire to this might, yet I have merged with it. I've made history, and henceforth divinity and kingship shall coexist as one.
Indeed. You've realized the aspirations of every former, and now you can at last bring our people hope.
Unfortunately,
What?
over 2 millennia past, devotees of Nikador's might banded together beneath their feet and erected a city of their own. Ever since then, Kremnoans have served as the blades wielded by the god of war. Yet, gazing upon our history through the lens of my newfound divinity, I now see it with unprecedented clarity. This history is sheer absurdity and inferiority. People surge onto the battlefield like ants, plundering and slaying for their own greed, only to be trampled upon. The city and the beliefs that Kremnoans hold so dearly, alongside the supposed tradition, mere anthills that can be crushed with a single touch.
Are you trying to strip Kremnoans of the pride we've amassed over thousands of years?
That pride holds little significance, Krateros. Now that I've assumed the divinity of strife, will be to renounce the title of king.
No.
Convey my message to every Kremnoan.
Do not do this, Mighty Mos. I beg you.
Our history commenced in the year 2506 of the Light Calendar, concluded in the year 4931. I, Mighty Mos, last king of Castrum Kremnos, son of Gorgo. The Kremnoan dynasty comes to an official close today.
You have killed us. You have killed us all.
No. I am granting you a new beginning.
What is this?
My mother's signet ring. It served as a symbol of kingship. Take it, and rally those who have lost their identities. Convey the words of Mighty Mos, now ascended to divinity. You no longer need to chase fleeting honors or face death on the battlefield as if it were your sole destination. However, you must adapt to fit into a cruel fate awaits Amphorius. No matter how illustrious a dynasty, yet you shall tread the only path out.
Why task me with being your messenger? Why not explain all this?
Because only humans can guide the path to be trodden by humans. It's not the lot of humans who crave the power of God, but humans who stand ready to raise their shields high.
I failed to save that child.
That is irrelevant. As demigods, they have long been prepared for it. What truly matters is that you showed up there and shielded her.
The one who persuaded Aglaya to set me free that night.
Yes.
She's not one to easily make a concession. What did you offer?
I staked my mother's name to guarantee the integrity of your soul to her. And I promised her that I would dedicate all I have to the Flame Chase journey.
And what is next? Where will you be headed now?
To the place where I belong. To fulfill the madness that has plagued Nikador and the darkness that has consumed Amphorius. It's now my turn to fight. There are some people to meet with before I leave. Let's go.
Ok. Père, vous êtes joué à Aglai. Du coup, on verra plus Meydei. Bon, c'est vrai que les utilisateurs suspects n'apparaissent pas dans le chat. Y'a que moi qui les vois. Mais c'est chiant en vrai, tous ces bots.
You're here, my Demos. It seems that you are prepared.
Yes.
You aided Akuma through yet another trying ordeal. And my gratitude—
Isn't that exactly what you wanted?
Not everything unfolds according to my plan. In the current state of the world, I can only proceed one step at a time. You are ready to dedicate all that you have, regardless of the promise you made to me, aren't you?
Throughout my time in the Holy City, I've gleaned valuable lessons from you. Strategy, leadership, adaptability to change. Yet, it's only recently—
And what is it?
It's the magnetic allure in your presence. It draws people together. They strive not to disappoint you, not due to fear of repercussions, but out of sincere alignment. That is precisely what every ruler of Castrum Kremnos has been missing.
I am truly honored to hear. And now, my Demos, you have risen as the most powerful demigod in the world. How do you intend to weave—
I shall see Nikador's aborted mission through to completion, and become the strongest bulwark for Amphorius to defend against the Black. I will secure enough time for the Flame Chase journey, until you manage to lead everyone to reach the miracle of Genesis.
My Demos, a new chapter awaits Amphorius. Yet, the—
What did you see after assuming Nestia's divinity?
Despite the passage of 1,000 years, every word of that prophecy remains as vivid. You shall have your final bath in warm and radiant gold.
Just as cryptic as all the other prophecies.
What's the reason for—
I was just thinking, if an ordinary person encountered these words, they would probably stay away from the baths for the rest of their life.
But I cannot forgo the delightful experience. So, I assume you also glimpsed yours, my Demos?
One day, you shall die with a wound in your back.
Well, that is a rather straightforward—
If I were to be terrified by drivel with no basis, I would not have attracted your gaze and joined the Flame Chase journey in the first place.
You speak the truth. May you be death. Farewell, mighty.
Attendez, j'essaie de me repérer. Là, je crois que c'est les bains.
Is Lady Trebios not here?
Lord Mighty!
Hyacinth. So you are the physician Krateros spoke of. It's no wonder then that he was pulled back from the brink of death. You have—
I can take that as a compliment.
I've heard about what happened at the Grove.
I've heard far too much about death and grief recently. To quote Lady Treeby, we should all focus on tomorrow, shouldn't we?
That's a valid point.
Well, I must say, it feels quite incredible.
You should prepare yourself as well. Humanity has already taken hold of strife, and one day it will also reach the sky.
Do you really believe I can do it? Even my ancestor, that—
Given your good rapport with the demigods, you should know that the path to assuming divinity is never limited to—
You've always been so perceptive, Lord Mighty. Rest assured. Right. You are here looking for Lady Treeby and Lady Trina, no? They're not around at—
No need. I've already bid farewell to Aglaya. Meeting with the Oracle is simply a matter—
You've bid farewell?
I'm heading back to Castrum Kremnos to fight against the Black Tide. And all like—
Oh.
On second thought,
I'm all ears, Lord Mighty. I'll—
Tell them that there is no longer a need to send scouts behind enemy lines. With a single message, the Lance of Fury will target anyone who dares oppose Akuma.
Ici c'est Castoris je pense. Ouais, ici on est dans les bains, donc là il y a Dan Hang. Enfin, puis moi, techniquement. Normalement Castoris c'est là. Normalement. Mais ils l'ont peut-être bougé là. Je voudrais quand même voir ce qu'il a à dire. Qu'est-ce que le gars qui peut pas mourir a à dire sur celle qui fait mourir? J'ai trompé le bouton.
Lord Mighty.
I'll be embracing my destiny before you do, Castoris.
Can you feel Thanatos right now?
I don't feel them at all. Regrettably, you have been painstakingly seeking that Titan for so long. But have you ever considered reaching out to me for help?
You mean?
Death refused to ferry me. If you were to send me to the Netherrealm, I may uncover clues along the way back.
I would never do that, Lord Mighty. Death is not a game.
You're right. That may very well be the reason why my people have struggled for millennia.
So, are you returning home alone, Lord Mighty?
Returning home, you say? Maybe. At this moment, Castrum Kremnos is not just my— Work harder, Castoris. Go and do what you have to do, so that the trials we have endured may have meaning.
I will, Lord Mighty. May we reunite on the other side, where the warm west wind blows.
Vous avez vu sa robe? Ça fait des... On dirait qu'elle brûle. Bon, et normalement l'autre il est à son atelier. J'aime bien ce genre de petits détails.
The King of Kremnos, without the signet ring, but looking more like a king now.
No longer the king.
Matters not the title. Surpass all former kings, your
I will honor your trust and liberate the world from the clutches of fear. Nevertheless, I must request that you continue to watch over Phainon, Cartonis. I have a feeling that his fate will weigh heavy.
Keep Phainon in mind, I will. Together with everyone, I shall remain here. That sun.
Ok.
Outlanders? No. Trailblazers. If all goes according to plan, this may be our final meeting. I just want to let you know that I appreciate everything you have done. That means a lot to me. May success accompany your trailblazing wherever it leads. How about you let me guess what's on your... Are you gonna say something insane again, Trail? Now that I bear the divine within me, I can get the vague feeling that you have a great significance for the future of Amphorius. With this departure, I fear that I will never again return. You have my gratitude. Yes? Sure. Well, feels peculiar, I suppose. I'm not... But this one. I wish the same for you during your...
Faites vos adieux à Phanéon.
The prince is here! Run! Hold on! Lord Meydei isn't the prince anymore. He's now the guardian of Amphor.
What's going on?
On est passé de Phanéon à Okema.
We salute the guardian of Amphorius.
Ah.
We salute you. Farewell. It's been a while.
I should have known you were the mastermind behind.
Hey, don't go pointing fingers without cause. I see those kids over there? They're the ones who brought everyone together.
I admit, that took me...
Were you seriously just going to sneak off without a word with me?
Well, I was actually on my way to bid farewell to you.
Oh, that's quite a... We better not leave them waiting too long, don't you think?
The road to Castrum Kremnos from here is... Perhaps it wouldn't be a bad idea to take a moment and... I think I see more than just the Kremnoans here.
I'm thinking... maybe it's about time the god of strife gets a new name. How about the god of solidarity or preservation, Donghan? All right, it's about time for us to part ways. Any final goodbyes you want to share? This might be your last. Why so quiet? I thought divinity would wash away some of your sentiments.
Do you truly feel as carefree as you seem, or...
You know what? You sound just like a Goliath, but you're not off the mark. I just thought that putting on a nonchalant front for this occasion might help us preserve some dignity.
I can see through your deception, even without the power of mind reading.
Am I real? Well, with that said, thank you for aiding me in defeating my archenemy, Meydei.
No need to this triumph brings no delight, nor does it signify closure. You understand?
Indeed. In the end, I still haven't unraveled the mystery behind that black-robed swordmaster. And I can't even ascertain...
C'est quoi le truc violet qui a flashé là? Violet vert.
Maybe I've never managed to cut off my destiny.
But that matters.
Une notice d'un truc ou...
Pain may be
C'est un bug? Ou je sais pas.
Scars remain. Can you genuinely let go of everything as soon as that swordmaster is dead? That's impossible. Revenge is merely an obligation that must be carried out.
You're right.
Look forward. Chew up and swallow your past. And make sure emptiness and bitterness are not the only flavors you know. remember that there is a whole world behind you waiting to be saved.
I will keep that in.
I have a final favor to ask. They will undoubtedly face challenges while assimilating into Akuma.
Do not worry. Leave it. And while I'm at it, I'm going to find out if the Kremnoan language is real.
The Kremnoan philosophy can never be encapsulated in a mere dictionary. But if there's a chance in the next life, you should come visit my life. I'll be on my way, Deliverer. Remember to stay alive till the final act.
Yes. Same goes for you. Don't die too. May triumph always be yours, Meydei.
Ouais, son point faible, c'est son dos, il devrait mettre l'armure, c'est tout.
Oh, right. One last question.
Go ahead. You better not leave any regrets behind.
Are you the one who told Cartonis about the signet ring?
Well... who knows?
Ok.
Get up, my son. You showed great courage in today's training. Let's wrap it up for now.
Yes, Mother. Mother, there's something I want to ask you.
La voix, elle fait plus femme que enfant, je trouve.
Why must we learn to fight?
It is for glory and honor.
On dirait la même personne qui fait les deux voix.
For Kremnoans.
Is that really
the way it is, Mother?
What makes you say so?
Because you don't sound...
You're right, Meydei. I once believed those words, without question. Until your father. It was at that moment I realized how everything I believed in was utterly hollow. I no longer put my faith in any oath or doctrine. Now I have just that of your mother, Meydei.
That dream always ends there. Kratos said that shortly after my fall into the sea, my mother challenged my father to a duel. She died through father's treachery, yet each night she would show up, waiting by the flickering firelight. But now, I think I finally come to understand. And now, I too. It is time for this journey to reach its end.
Look! Meydei is back! Glory belongs to you!
Ah, c'était son ami, là? Le barde? Je crois. Qu'est-ce qu'il disait? Question. Ptolémée? Ouais, on voit ses amis. Toutes ses stas.
Welcome home, Meydei. Have you found something?
les musiques de fou.
Mother, I am home.
Pas mal, pas mal.
We smell sunlight and the wind of Akama. This was your favorite spot, wasn't it, Trian?
Lady Trian, why did it have to end up like this?
Take it easy, Cass. Departure is a part of life. It's just that ours isn't as tumultuous as it is for ordinary folks. When we started our journey, Yanis had already provided their prophecy. Just like how that Titan divided themselves to create the countless passages in the world. It's only natural for us to follow the same path since we inherited their destiny.
If you don't mind, Treeby, are you still willing to unveil that past for us? The past regarding the prophecy?
What do you seek to learn, Snowy?
Meidemos has left the city to face his own fate. That is, the fate of every demigod. We will all eventually let go of our past to follow the same path as his. So, what I want to know is, as Amphorius' first demigod, what compelled you and what has sustained you to make it this far without looking back? Despite the fracturing of your body and the numerous...
All right.
Teacher, are you sure?
D is already doing what he has to do. What reason do we have to keep it from them? Let's go, everyone. Let's go to the abyss of fate and see how it used to be. Then we will leave it to you. Trinan, would you mind?
Treeby, are you not coming with us?
I want to stay here with Trian for a...
I see.
Since you have made your decision, then let's proceed as you wish. See you later, teacher.
Cass, are you not going?
No. I'd prefer to remain here to accompany Lady Trian. She hated being alone.
What's this?
A little gift that I had hoped to deliver to her personally. Though fate had other plans.
Oh. So, you saw us arguing that day?
Yes. I figured Lady Trian would like it a lot.
I see. Cass. You know, I recognized it immediately that day. It truly is an authentic piece from you.
Then why?
It's just that Trian had forgotten far more things than I. For example, she forgot that this glass object meant something unfortunate according to the traditions of our home.
I'm sorry, Lady Treeby.
No need to apologize, Cass. At that time, I simply didn't want her to be trapped by our past, especially considering. But now, it might just be the perfect gift for Trian.
All shall bid farewell to one, and that person alone will witness the miracle. While you and I have long accepted this absurd fate, they remain fresh and inexperienced. Teacher, don't let the weight of that cruel prophecy crush their spine.
But it would be even more cruel if we allow them to ignorantly fall before the gates of the new world. They will eventually need to know the truth. We just need the rightness. To me...
Yeah.
So, this is how the Temple of the Three Fates looked back in the day.
At this point, Yanisopolis still resides under Aquila's protection. Yet it is already fated for...
Is it because Amphorius has entered
Yes. Strife remains distant from this part of Amphorius right now. But in 5 years' time, at the same entry hour, this temple will become the source of another war.
Then, where are you at this time?
Right over there.
Why does she look somewhat different?
It's because we don't quite recall how we used to look.
Oh, my apologies.
Please don't. We should be the ones apologizing. It's time to witness our last conversation with Orynyx.
You're here, Orynyx.
This is our memory. So your senses are also aligned with the...
False prophecy, huh? So you still think that way?
But the black tide has already arrived, and Yanis remains in slumber. If even the god of passages, known for guiding mortals, cannot resist this catastrophe, then what can we do against the incoming destruction? Those chosen by fate would never have their family taken from them. And how can I alone remain safe and secure while watching the entire world crumble?
This might be our last conversation, Orynyx. I will do everything I can to protect you from...
The family, she just...
It's our mother. She fell from the spot into the valley a long time. It was during a grand ceremony held to seek Yanis's guidance. But things took an unexpected turn. It was Kef...
Did something go wrong with this?
Yes, but those two occurrences were in fact unrelated. On that frosty night with treachery abound, as the holy maiden of Yanisopolis met her demise, the world-bearing titan all... Let's keep up with her.
That thing ahead.
It's the altar of Talantum. But that's not our destination. We're heading to the left.
This place used to be passable.
C'est symbole de quoi ça? De qui? C'est sur ma map ça? Ah ouais, on a un Janisopolis mais à l'aube. 35 coffres. 26 là. Et du coup il y a le boss... Ah non, c'est une ombre stagnante. Bref.
Such a hidden space in the abyss.
This is the archive.
Merde, j'ai pas lu.
Yanis's maze that Trinon used for divination in the past.
Not only that, it also serves as a lock.
Pardon.
Our childhood abode lies sealed within.
This is the largest puzzle I've ever laid eyes on. And it even acts as a...
Just follow the designated path and let the stone ball...
Seems pretty straightforward. Even my... That's not talking smack. It's... Meydei. If he were still here, we'd probably take... Enough with the talking. Let's just get started.
Ok, ça y va tout seul.
Impressive. You too have the makings of a high priest now.
Getting that stone ball to the endpoint looks pretty tough. My hands are shaking just from looking at it.
Ok. Bon. Ça va. Il y a des gens?
Go inside, and you'll see the place where we grew up.
Bon, ça je ferai une autre fois. Il y a un coffre. J'ai entendu en descendre dans les escaliers. Elle a grandi dans une cave.
In a place like this.
By the time we were born, the role of the Holy Maiden had already diminished to a mere title. Those in tune with the Titan's guidance are bound to become messengers for others, to maintain appearances. Those in authority added some embellishments. And with Mother around, our childhood wasn't entirely without joy.
Even so, I still find it hard to imagine.
20 years can go by in no time.
Trinon, for most people, 20 years is a long period.
Right. Becoming a demigod sure changes how one lives through time. It's hard to believe it's been so long. Here, let's explore the room a bit.
The shelf is packed full.
Because we believed that we would need to travel great distance. Back then, our memories were still sharp. Mother left us these scrolls too. Unfortunately, only a...
Il y a du monde. Pourquoi t'es caché toi?
There's a blackboard here.
That doesn't ring a bell. It should be something we invent. It has been approximately 10 years, but we were raised in this temple complex. Sadly.
There are so many boxes.
These should be our belongings.
C'est dans ce coffre-là qu'il y avait Trian.
Red glass frag.
We were still very young the first time we saw it. Mother came back with a beautiful glass piece, but her face was straight. It looked so sparkly that we couldn't resist playing with it, but we ended up breaking it by accident. Mother didn't get angry. She simply held us quietly for... It wasn't until we were older that we learned in Yanissopolis. If someone gloriously died for destiny, the Holy Maiden must pick a piece of glass from the volcano's quarry and polish it. On the day Mother returned with the glass, her friend lost his life on the battlefield. Since he had no family left, Mother later, on the eve of the ritual, Mother also gave us a beautiful piece of... Let's move on to the bedroom.
It's Trebios.
Just as expected. It's time to get going after all. Mama, are you going to that ritual tomorrow?
That's right, my sweet girl. What's the matter?
I wish I could go too. I have something to ask Yanis.
Oh.
I want to know how to chase the black tide.
Ah, I see. Unfortunately, it says if you want me to consult the Titan on your behalf,
What is it?
be a good girl and go to sleep now. And whatever you dream of, just sleep through the night until morning comes. Until the next time Aquila opens their eyes. Can you do that?
That's it? Of course I can! Trebios is the most amazing Holy Maiden of Yanis! But what?
Because
How long?
tomorrow, my sweet child. If not tomorrow, then the next tomorrow. If not, the tomorrow after that. That means the ritual has succeeded. It means I found a way to chase away the black tide and reach the new world on the other side. But for various reasons. But I'll be waiting for you there. It's the end of the west wind. The black tide's other shore. In the rosy horizon, you'll see a silver-white shoal.
Wow, that sounds just like the island from... Oh, I know! I'll turn the moon into a ship and the stars into sails to go find Mom.
As long as you sail toward tomorrow. As long as the sun will rise for the next... Our wishes will come true together.
If the final murmurs of the Titan are true, if such a place really exists on the shore beyond the black tide at the end of... then our promise still stands. Please, wait for me, Mother.
After those 10 years of darkness, when Aquila opened their eyes for the... we finally set off.
Where did she go?
Yeah.
This way. Now, we'll go through this shelf.
But how? With Yanis's power?
Indeed, we hadn't acquired their power back then.
So, this obstacle, it was...
Yes, the answer is right on the shelf.
It's a secret passage.
A secret passage prepared by the Holy Maiden supporters for mothering me as a precaution. And now, it is turned into our passage to escape, just as anticipated.
the temple was in quite a state. Did someone do it on purpose?
No surprise at all. Some people caught on to what we were, while others were willing to clear the way.
I can't move it. Time Titan? Is that you?
Just like this. Regardless of our actions, we don't remember the details. It's closer to the answer.
Passage is now cleared. Stream forth.
Hop.
Gleam of old blades.
Non, je peux juste activer, désactiver, je peux pas.
Stream forth. The gleam of old blades. Stream forth. Gleam of old blades.
Oh merde. Oh.
Stream forth. Gleam of old
Je l'avais pas vu. Hop. Putain, les maps ils sont quand même beaucoup plus grandes. Je comprends qu'ils aient mis des trucs pour courir plus vite.
Ornix. Thank you, nameless god.
Bon, il y a sûrement d'autres choses à faire, mais c'est de l'exploration, on fera plus tard. Il y a des gens, très bien. Il prie. Et donc. Ah ouais, c'était quand même stylé avant.
Whoa! It looked truly magnificent back then. All these people, they're just civilians, not enemies, correct?
Mostly, but it might not be the case later.
Hey, little ones. How did...
Please keep it down. We had have to be really...
Okay.
I heard there's a lovely holy maiden living in the temple. And I couldn't stop her, so I had to think of a way to sneak her in.
Oh, really? I was here to meet the whole...
Huh? What a bummer.
It's getting late. We couldn't go home now.
Okay then. By the way they are dressed, the siblings look like civilians living outside the temple. Mother mentioned that when she was a holy maiden, she caught a girl sneaking into the temple to steal the trip. Stealing from the temple was punishable by death. But that poor girl had no family and just wanted something to eat. So Mother took her out. Perhaps these two children are the descendants of that girl.
Ah ouais.
Ah, Lady Maiden. Lady Maiden, you need to dress warmer. It's pretty cold out. Let me...
No need to trouble yourself. I'm just...
All right, but please take care of yourself. Your mother made us promise to look... It's been a while since I last saw you. I just realized you've grown... Oh, here, have some of my sweet pastries. She used to enjoy them. What's wrong, Lady Maiden?
I'm fine.
This lady is Mother's old friend. When we were little, we've always remembered the familiar taste, and only now do we learn where it came from.
Pas très beau ça. Pourquoi ils ont pas fait dans cette texture là?
Apologies, Lady Maiden, but the Yanis vault is under maintenance today.
Perfect. That way, no one will disturb me while...
All right then.
The Yanis vault?
It's where Yanis's heart lies, and the core flame is kept. It's also the place.
Ouais, oui, plus grande que... Tribi. Oh non! C'est en maintenance, mais il y a quand même beaucoup de monde là dehors.
What does that name actually mean?
The one with 3 lives. Mother believed our birth was blessed by the 3 titans of fate. She named us thus to express her gratitude. Looking at how things have unfolded, fate might have had a role in it.
Je vais retirer tout ça pour passer tranquille. Ah d'accord, c'est pour mettre la pièce.
Finally, the Yanis vault is right ahead.
Ah ouais, ça ressemble à rien à ce qu'on est arrivé. C'est la flamme divine.
I knew there was some sanity left in you, Yanis. Just as I thought.
Yanis, I've come here to take on. By the blood of the Lamb and the strength of my blade-wielding right hand. I am Trebios, the listener, the announcer, and the witness of the prophecy. I, the Holy Maiden of Yanisopolis, the Walker of the Infinite Paths, have come forth to assume your duty. Just as I wished. This journey promises to be a long one. With no matter. My hands are not made for bearing arms. But my feet are destined to... Without a doubt, Titan. Let the prophecy shatter me, so that I may open a myriad of paths for this imperiled world. I understand, Yanis. Thank you. Now... Mother, did you see that? I have assumed my duty. We will step over the gods' corpses, and thus we shall sweep upon a we. Follow the myriad paths trodden, and reunite, Mother. I shall see you tomorrow.
Who dares lay hands on the core flame? Drop your weapon and surrender at once!
I knew this would come.
It's opening up! Move aside and get ready! The Holy Maiden? What's happening here? Lady Maiden, where's the thief who stole the core? Look at what she's holding, you buffoon! She is the thief! Take your positions and ready your arms! We're taking back the core flame!
Bring it on!
What?
Come forth, loyal guards. At least do it properly. Pierce me in the chest. This is your last chance. If anyone wants to earn a promotion and rise through the ranks, I'm right here. You all know who I am, however. If there's still any loyalty within you, otherwise, by the decree of the Holy City's Codex, anyone who dares to harm the Holy Maiden...
Captain, what should we... do it. If any of you want to get rich, then come with me. Take this traitor's head and wealth...
We can't just stand by and do nothing.
The threads of destiny, the seal of ill fate, descend. Beneath the silent waters lies an endless abyss.
1000.
Move aside, amateurs. Fiends or devils, I'll crush them all.
Good times, never left. Time to say bye. Boom.
How's that possible? Could the Titan actually be on her side? That woman is the traitor!
Let's keep up.
The path is opening up for me. Oh, Yanis, protect me.
Reviens là.
Don't alert them.
Ouais, si c'est juste une énigme pour choper un joli coffre. Ce sera pour une prochaine fois. Pour un peu d'exploration. Oh, qu'est-ce que c'est que cette bête?
Should be the last fight, but I don't get it. Who has been aiding Trebios in her? Well, history might be blurred by memories. Seeing how the whole city is hunting her down, she clearly had no allies. If she pulled it off alone, were we too involved in this process?
Trebios had been on her own since she entered, but what did we truly mean to her? You'll find that...
In that case, let's focus on the mission.
Ok, il fait des dégâts de feu. Il invoque des piafs en plus.
Such an elusive. Again, the ill tidings manifest.
Don't worry, it's just a scrape. In the still waters of oblivion, I guide the wandering souls.
Bon, il y a 5 ennemis, je devrais faire mal. En vrai. On n'est pas dans l'univers civil ou quoi, mais quand même. Elle cogne ma chambre. Quasiment 500 coffres.
What would you like to know this time? Huh. Stand still. May as well kill them all. Good times, never left. Time to say bye. Boom.
Tu as le crit, toi. Wow.
Finally, this is where my journey began. A lot of passages. Can you see me? No response after all. I can't stay here much longer.
Well, looks like...
Not yet. A question that has been puzzling. She's about to reveal the answer.
But nothing happened. What was making her or you hesitate at this moment? If she had known this flame chase journey would proceed as the Titan foretold, bringing about great suffering and fatalities, would she still have chosen to walk through the gate?
I think the answer is already within you. And you've made your own decision.
What? You can...
Not really. She can neither see nor hear us. Yet she knew that one day, someone would return to unveil. We can never know for sure who helped us back then. But that kindness was forever engraved in our hearts, motivating us to move forward. It's a letter written by Trebios of the past and sent to her future self. In this memory, it is Trebios.
Yes, you'll remember it all. And then find your way back to the gate where everything began. Here, I will set sail toward the Here, you have traveled far on your... Such is the maxim that unveils Trebios' fate. You shall shatter into 1,000. So, if you ever feel lost, return to this place. I'll keep...
Worry not. Though loss is something we've grown used to. Our resolve and our pledge are what Trebios will... Each one of us has never failed to remember. Losses are a constant on the flame chase journey. The hot blood of the sacrificial lamb will not be spilled and
the libations poured are guaranteed to bear fruit. Just as my blade-wielding right hand is not a hollow formality.
Surmount the myriad passages of Yanis, and we will once again
ride the west wind and let the wings carry.
So...
That's right. In the name of the three fates, now, with or without the god's blessing, I run towards the world's agony. If I can truly pierce through the utter dark,
we will meet again at the end of the west wind, where flowers bloom in spring.
Lady Trebi, do you still think that everything will be fine tomorrow?
Yeah, that's what Trianne would say as well.
With all due respect, Lady Trebi, you know perfectly well that see you tomorrow. I hope your toughness is not a mask hiding a lonely heart.
Cass, that's not a lie. See you tomorrow is the greatest prophecy in the world.
Prophecy?
Listen, in every corner of this land, every heartbeat carries a prayer. It may be that only a few heroes will bring tomorrow to the new world. But the prophecy of leading everyone to tomorrow belongs to all in Amphorius.
But not everyone has the chance to see tomorrow. How can such work?
Because people believe it will come true. And even as the world teeters on the brink of collapse, everyone is pressing forward, longing to reach. And that is why a holy maiden exists to lead the world toward tomorrow. And why Yanisopoulos' prophecy. Fate is not about the outcome, but the journey. It's not but rather the paths that lead beyond the gate, where people tread toward the sea of flowers. So, Cass, if anything is troubling you, just set it aside for tomorrow. There's no difference between demigods and mortals. The troubles we encounter can only be resolved. Reflect through the long night. Wait for the dawn as you think, and set off at daybreak. The hesitant part of us will be left behind in the dark, while the determined side of, because that's how Trivios has journeyed so far to spread, beckoning the morning sun, and the tomorrow it promises. We will now continue the journey and face our destiny. We will step over the gods' corpses and wander among humanity, and thus we shall sweep apart Amphorius's pitch-dark fog. And at the end, all will reach that silver-white shoal. That end of the journey, that new world and new tomorrow. It is a haven free from storms, cold, and heavy rains. No sorrow can linger there. We've made a promise to meet again at the end of the west wind, where flowers bloom in spring. See you tomorrow, Brienne. See you tomorrow!
Okay.
Child of humanity, surely you are not waiting for the arrival of night.
Nights do not fall upon Akama.
That's why it's futile for you to wait here.
Honestly, I didn't expect the renowned Reason Titan to behave like this.
And that's all thanks to you. If your soul weren't as prickly as a hedgehog, I wouldn't have to act this way. If you were more accommodating, you wouldn't be opposing me all the time, and I could teach you more freely instead.
It was you who insisted on implanting the core flame in me. Forget it. Cut the
Fine. All I want, there's not much left in your soul. If you don't do something soon, I will have to take over this body.
If I'm not worried, why should you be? I know what you're planning. You just want my help answering the question. What exactly are we?
It's good that you remember. Thus, equivalent exchange. It's only...
Then rest easy. The answer will soon be revealed, and you'll have to return my body.
Is that true?
Certainly. I initially thought this extremely frail state would hinder me from getting, but I didn't expect the answer to be right within it. That saved me a lot of trouble. I don't even need the black-robed swordmaster's ceremonial blade.
That's certainly worth celebrating.
Regrettably, I can't carry out the upcoming experiment alone.
The girl who's walking with death, is she fully prepared?
Be patient, Titan. If we're always so guarded, how can death reach us easily?
Unfortunately, on behalf of Okima, I must ask you to slow your pace.
I forgot about you. My apology.
A child's words are always carefree. I'll just dismiss these words as nonsense from a cheeky child. Come now, conceited performer. It's time to address your relationship with that Titan.
What if I refuse?
Provocation will only tip Talantan's scales further toward your demise. There's no need to go to such lengths.
Oh, monster neither human nor divine. Don't forget that you won't dare kill me. If you snuff out the core flame of reason, what else can you use to stand against the council?
Do you two mind if I cut in?
I warned you. Do not interrupt me.
I just have been meaning to ask. Does death really matter to you?
What do you mean?
What I mean is, before I implanted the core flame into your heart, you were already a silent, cold corpse.
Comment ça, c'était déjà un cadavre? Ouais, c'est tendax là un peu. Qu'est-ce qui se passe? Les gens se méfient? Ils sont hostiles aussi. J'imagine que ça va se terminer là.
And so, this long day passed. Some people arrived, and some left forever. We have long been prepared. If no one back then could foresee death, its arrival would always be so sudden and so momentous.
C'est moi?
Even little Gray, coming from beyond the sky, could not escape the Reaper's two hands. It was far heavier than life itself, just like the destiny that the prophecy revealed for Cass. At the end of the Sea of Flowers, the souls of the living, and after an embrace, there shall be eternal separation.
Attendez, on meurt et on vous nous laisse sur ça. Il est temps qu'on soit payé. Ok. Bon, je suis pas là. Ok. Très bien. Hop. Donc un personnage à choisir, on avait vu. Une récompense de l'event. 32 jours, ça va. Il y a le temps. C'est con, on nous donne pas une petite chimère comme familier hein, qui nous suit. Ça aurait été bien. Ils sont trop mignons en plus. Mais je crois... Là j'ai un peu plus d'une demi-heure. Allez découvrir le nouvel univers parallèle. Merde. Je peux plus m'y TP. Je l'ai pas encore débloqué. On va voir ce que ça donne. Les quêtes étaient bien. À chaque fois ils nous laissent sur des cliffhangers. Marche qui gèle un peu plus. Nous, morts dans les bras de Castoris. On verra.
This haven of memories. Every touch, every moment.
Alors. Je veux déjà stellaire. Oh. Faut faire le tuto. Attendez, il faut que je banne aussi lui. Hop. Voilà.
Make a wish. Or both. Does that hurt?
Je te pète en même temps. Nouvelle mécanique pour toi, le cycle jour-nuit. Ouais. Passage en mode nuit. Ça donne plus de dégâts à tout le monde.
Good times, never left. Time to say bye. Boom.
I weep for the departed.
rings, it too shall fall.
Une faveur de 100 doré. Qui renforce les effets jour-nuit. Essaye-en une, c'est la maison qui offre. Augmente les dégâts finaux infligés.
Make a wish.
Does that hurt?
Eh?
I weep for the departed. Dusk's rings, it too shall fall.
The human body is beautiful in its fragility.
Ok. Tu peux maintenant sélectionner un effet de renforcement de ta faveur sans doré. Cet effet peut prolonger la durée du jour. Augmente le pourcentage du jour de 25% et augmente les dégâts finaux. Ok.
Make a wish.
Does that hurt?
Such an elusive. The seal of ill fate descends. Beneath the silent waters lies an endless abyss. I weep for the departed. Dusk's rings.
Bon, c'est plus le Berry.
The human body is beautiful in its fragility.
Ok. Ode du titan. Ok. Jour ou nuit. Augmente les dégâts finaux subis par les ennemis. Qu'est-ce qu'ils appellent dégâts finaux? pendant la nuit, lorsqu'il s'imagine. Bon, je vais prendre ça. Le problème c'est que par exemple ma sparkle est pas... Il y a un point vert.
Let's see.
Harmonie. Augmente les dégâts de rupture. Ouais, tout est nouveau du coup. Oh.
Don't move, okay?
Augmente les dégâts crit des ultimes. Je pense que c'est bien. Ils sont pas morts. Oh, ces machins là ils meurent c'est sûr.
I venture forth to hunt, always soaring, forever triumphant!
Prendre ça, plus de vitesse, c'est toujours bien. Cumul critique, c'est bien. Bon, restauration d'HP. Point de cuisson. Hop. Augmenter les dégâts crit en priorité. J'ai pas un truc qui augmente les taux crit aussi? Voilà. Merde, il m'en reste un. Hop. Bon, pour l'instant, je vais garder ça.
Seize the initiative.
Watch this.
Let's say so.
Years of cold hardens the will. We shall never fall!
The market is unpredictable.
Ah! Right! Investing in victory is playing the long game!
You look pretty lively.
Unstoppable!
Too slow. I venture forth to hunt.
Always soaring, forever triumphant! Inevitable! Don't worry, I'll go easy. Let's pick it up a notch. Easy, Numby. Don't forget the entrance!
Ouais, avec tous les buffs de l'univers simulé, ça cache un peu mes trucs nuls. Ça, j'ai envie de le changer. Augmentation d'effet de rupture, je m'en fous. Là, ça augmenterait de 50% les dégâts de feu. Ah, sur la durée, ouais, je m'en fous. Je vais prendre ça. Faudrait changer celle-là. Ouais, ça peut être pas mal. Zone de richesse. Augmente le pourcentage de jour, augmente les dégâts finaux. Lorsqu'une cible a été attaquée. Oh, les kits de secours, c'est nul. Une équation, mais 5 bizarreries en moins. Oh, il y a un truc négatif, je vais me le prendre. Augmente l'effet de rupture, diminue la robustesse. Ok. Oh, ça va, j'ai peur. Oh, il y a encore un truc négatif. Oh non, j'aime pas ça. Oh, et la bizarrerie négative. Utilise 2 points de compétence. J'ai rien de bien terrible. Ça meurt même pas.
You're falling apart on your own. Never hesitate! Not once here. I venture forth to hunt. Always soaring. Forever triumphant!
Places. Can you find the answer?
Too slow. Let the asset valuation begin. Catch them up, Numby. Not once.
Ok. Ah, du coup, maintenant, les trucs du souvenir sont liés au même esprit. Bah, je vais reprendre ça. Je l'ai abandonné, je le reprends. Qu'est-ce qu'on prend Les dégâts infligés par tous les alliés. Je vais prendre ça, j'ai quand même accès à la première partie, je pense.
one looks dangerous. Leave it to me.
Écrasement de bénédiction. Est-ce que j'en ai qui servent à rien? Ouais, je vais tout garder pour l'instant. Renforcer ça. Régène une quantité d'énergie. Bon, c'est pas terrible avec Féchiao, c'est comme Acheron.
I'm with you.
Watch this.
Let's see. You look pretty lively.
Market is
How about a
unpredictable.
one-on-one?
Right! Investing in victory means playing the long game!
Calm down.
Never hesitate!
I venture forth to hunt. Always soaring. Forever triumphant!
Let's pick it up a notch.
The market is unpredictable.
Right! Investing in victory means playing the long game!
Bon, ils sont tous dans le bon mood.
This ends here.
Don't forget the entrance!
That was it.
You will know justice.
Too slow.
Don't worry, I'll go easy. Don't move, okay? Let's play hide it. 1,000 faces in 1,000 places. Can you find the answer?
Bon allez, c'est cool à jouer cette team là.
I venture forth to hunt. Always soaring.
Je sais pas c'est quel le prochain jeu.
Pass them up, Numby!
That was it. Show me what you can do.
Voilà. Ah ça c'est bien. Bon ça c'est résolu. On va prendre ça. Prendre ça. Oh, j'ai rien de tout ça. Je vais prendre ça.
Let's see.
Oh, les ennemis deviennent de plus en plus durs, je les one-shot même plus. Moi, j'aurais même pas fait de dégâts du tout. C'est lui que j'aurais dû focus.
Why don't you stay and play for a while? Pick it up a notch.
Too slow.
Still no repayment?
Show me what you can do. I'll just get a lift. Unstoppable! That was
Don't worry, I'll do the best time.
Never hesitate! Unstoppable! Too slow.
Why don't you stay and play for me? Yeah.
I venture forth to hunt. Always soaring.
Plus lui, je pense.
Forever triumphant!
This ends here.
It's a bull market. This one then.
Stylé son attaque normale. Fait chez où? Augmente les dégâts infligés par l'ultime, c'est bien ça. Je vais prendre ça. Alors. Hop, achat coupé. Donc il m'en faut une comme ça. C'est tout? Ouais. Attends. Je voudrais lire ce qu'ils font. Donc les trucs de l'harmonie, ça a l'air de pas mal booster les effets de rupture. Bon, j'ai la moitié de mes PV. C'est pas fou.
I'm with you.
Watch this.
Let's see something.
I venture forth to hunt. Always soaring. Forever triumphant!
Like that, huh? The market is unpredictable.
Ah, right! Investing in victory means playing the long game!
Ça l'avait pas tué.
I venture forth to hunt.
Qui c'est toi qui joues après.
Always soaring. Forever triumphant! That won't do it.
Normalement, c'est le Gepard qui se fait focus souvent.
You're falling apart on your own.
Don't worry. I'll go. Don't move, okay? Let's play hide and seek. 1,000 faces in 1,000 places. Can you find the answer?
Too slow.
Easy, Numby. Easy.
Liquidation! Show me what you can do. I'll back down. Never hesitate!
A mere pawn. Time to suffer.
Mais là, je suis les couilles.
In the name of Landau,
Ça, c'est le Gepard qui prend les coups.
hardens the will. We shall never fall. Is that all?
Why don't you stay and play for a while? Let's pick it up a notch.
Unstoppable! That won't do it. I venture forth to hunt. Always soaring. Forever triumphant!
Bon, ok, elle commence à claquer quand même.
Let the asset valuation begin. Hash them up, Numby. A mere pawn. The market is unpredictable.
Ah, right! Investing in victory means playing the long game!
I hope you're prepared.
Have your guard down. Never hesitate!
En vrai, j'aurais plus de dégâts crit, ça serait bien. Là, j'ai que 120. J'ai 204 de vitesse. Ça, c'est bien par contre. Soit je tape, soit je continue de buff.
Easy, Numby. Easy. Still no repayment?
That won't do it.
Let's play hide
find the answer?
Let the asset valuation begin. Assets confiscated!
I venture forth to hunt. Always soaring.
Ah, salut Spaghettius, comment ça va? Oh, je t'ai... Oh, il est pas mort. Oh, ça va bien, merci. Je teste un peu le nouvel univers parallèle là. Mais en vrai cette team là est pas folle pour des combats de boss. Enfin, pour ce boss là. C'est plein de petites unités. Moi j'aurais dû partir sur ma team de base. Je sais pas pourquoi j'ai écouté le jeu. Bah ouais. Bah mais bon je savais pas que c'était ce boss là.
Easy, Nambi. Easy. Liquidation! Market is unpredictable.
C'est ma toute première run alors j'avais pas d'infos. Ou alors j'ai été trop vite et j'ai pas vu. C'est possible aussi. Ah bon ça va le faire. Juste un peu plus long. Oh.
Is that all?
Have your fangs and claws dulled. This one then.
Don't move, okay? Let's play hide. 1,000 faces in 1,000 places. Can you find the answer?
Oh j'avais pas besoin de lancer l'outil. Merde.
I venture forth to hunt. Always soaring. Forever triumphant! Yeah. I venture forth to hunt. Always soaring. Forever triumphant! I venture forth to hunt.
Bah d'habitude là j'ai une compo avec Hacheron Kafka. Du coup j'ai pas de problème. Bah je sais pas, le jeu proposait ça. Du coup je me suis dit je vais essayer. Ce sera l'occasion de voir ma Féchéo ce qu'elle donne.
In the name of Landau, here's cold. Hardens the will. We shall never fall!
Let the asset valuation begin. Catch them up, Nambi. Unstoppable! Too slow. Never hesitate.
venture forth to hunt. Always soaring, forever triumphant! I venture forth to hunt. Always soaring, forever triumphant!
Ouais, moi aussi. Mais ma deuxième team me plaisait pas trop. Puis c'était que des 4 étoiles. Sauvegarder le fichier actuel. Je vais l'appeler OK. L'artimerta.
Every touch, every moment is like a thorned rose.
Ah mais non, mais c'est bon, là je vais aller manger. Ah, ça je viens de récupérer. Là c'est pareil, il y a Castoris qui m'intéresse. Meydei pas trop. Enfin sans plus. Ouais, ça c'est autre chose. C'est pareil, je suis en 50-50 et je suis actuellement à, je crois, 4-50-50 loupés d'affilée. Bon, normalement je peux pas perdre le 5ème, j'espère. Hop. On verra. Du coup là je fais un petit stock de jade pour Castoris. Ah, ça va, sur Genshin j'ai eu un peu plus de chance ces derniers temps. « 8000 ça fait 50. Ouais, 61 ça va. Après je vais faire l'event que je pense va en donner pas mal. Puis je vais m'intéresser un peu à l'univers divergent, ça m'en donnera pas mal aussi. Ouais, ça fait quelques temps que j'y ai pas été. Je suis allé pour la mage là, pour l'event d'Inazuma, mais ça fait ouais 2 semaines je suis pas allé peut-être. Bah moi, pour moi, ce qui a le plus cassé mon L'immersion du jeu, c'est le fait que les persos aient pas de voix. Ça m'a... Voilà. Mais sans quoi... C'est surtout là, je pense, il n'y a rien à faire. Pas grand chose à faire. Donc là, Trippy, Cipher, Meydei, Castoris, ok. Ouais, mais histoire de Natlan, je trouve, l'histoire elle est bien. Le design des persos, bon. Les 3 premiers, ça allait. Et après, ils ont commencé à péter un câble. Genre par exemple, le fait que Mavuka a une moto, j'ai pas compris. Mais bon. C'est comme ça. Bon, moi je vais y aller. Je vais aller me faire à manger. Tac. Bah, c'était en guerre contre l'abîme. On l'a quand même ressenti et tout. Et normalement, techniquement, à la fin des quêtes, le problème est résolu. Hop. Et sur ce, moi j'y vais. Alors, tac. N'hésitez pas à passer sur YouTube. Je mets toutes mes rediffusions de live sur YouTube. Et sur Twitter où j'annonce mes lives. Voilà. Après, n'hésitez pas à follow aussi pour être averti des lives. Et puis bah je vous souhaite une bonne journée. Je vous dis je sais pas quand je pourrai stream. Peut-être vendredi matin. Je sais pas si je peux arriver à caler un stream ce soir, je verrai. Sans quoi vendredi matin. Voilà. Sur ce, bonne journée, bon appétit et à vendredi. Ciao ciao.